Hello, hello, hello. Hello, anyone there? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. No, you're right. Hey, hey. Hello. Okay, that's good. Thank you. Thank you for coming today. If you see me looking down here, I'm just looking at the charts. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's live stream. Hey, Diana. Hello. How are you, Diana? I'm okay. And you? Thanks for coming. What do you think? Our live stream is a little bit extra today, innit? I've tried to put some touches to it. I wonder if it's working though. What do you think? Hey, Diana. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Diana. Thank you. It's nice to see you guys here. Hi, Jay. Thank you for coming. I want to wait for a little more time, then we can get straight into. Hey, Ohio. Hello. Hello, Christine. Oh, you're working. Thank you. Thank you, Christine. It's nice to see everyone here. Yeah. How has your week been? I've been good around here. How have you been? I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. Wow. It's so nice to see everyone. Good to see you. I have been a bit busy, not too busy this time anyway. I gave myself a kind of break because I was working too hard and then I got sick. So went on a break and I feel fresh in myself now. I feel good. It's good to take a break, isn't it? Hi, Felicia. It's nice to see you. Welcome. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. I have something special today. I made a slideshow, and I would like a lot of people to see it. And the slideshow is because we hear of applique every time, and we don't really know what's the history of applique. What is the history? How did it become a fashion? So I went deep down into encyclopedia. Did I say that right? Encyclopedia. To get the meaning. So I prepared a slideshow. It's a very short slideshow that I would like to show you guys before we start the applique process. I'm going to be showing you everything, how I got my fonts and what I'm going to use. I have already in here, I usually have this. When I want to work, I put everything I want to use around here so I can use it. Thanks all for coming. Can you hear me well? Is the live stream good? Hi, Robin. Hello, Robin. It's nice to see you. Thank you, Robin. How's your week been? Thanks, everyone, for coming, for tuning in today. Don't know, today's work is going to be a little bit, not tedious. We're only going to be appliquing. We're going to have applique on this towel. I just got a beach towel for my son, and I want to use the opportunity to show everyone how to applique on a beach towel. I'm sure we're going to have fun tonight, as always. So I actually put a camera on my machine so you could see the whole process. We don't want to be missing anything at all. That's why I put a camera on the machine. What do you think about today's live stream? Any different? It's only Wednesday. Yes, today is just Wednesday. Hectic. Oh, what's been happening, Robin? It's okay. This is a live show. If you live and stream, if you don't want to say it here, but I'm sorry you're having a heck of a week. We wish you a good one. Thank you so much for coming. I would like to play the what's it called again? The slideshow I prepared. It's just something tiny. It's just a bit of history into applique, how it came to be. And I want us to see. We'll wait for 2-3 more minutes in case some people are joining us. Then we'll play. I love your video. Yay! Thank you. Thank you, Diana. I actually did I was working on it throughout the week to get I want to improve. Like I've always said, I get tired of doing the same thing every time. I want to improve every time. And I try to educate myself so I can improve. And so I can give you guys more. Yeah, I always want to give you guys more. I always want to make it better, our experiences when we come here, especially the live streams, because it's a kind of connection between me and you. Even though we can't see each other, we tend to like connect. And that's why I want to make it better. Thank you guys for showing up every time. You guys are super. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Robin, Diana. You guys are super. You're super. Thank you. Oh, Pauline has been a heck around here as well. But I've been using the apple cider vinegar mix. Just the lid. I use the lid to measure it, and I put it in a 1 liter jar and I drink. Maybe you should try that as well, because I tried it and it worked. It worked for me. So why don't you try that? What do you think? Yeah, for pollen, I found that works. The apple cider vinegar works. So you might want to try it. Thanks, everyone. So I'll go ahead and I'll play the... Yeah, it does work. It does. Apple cider vinegar. It did help me. I used to be crazy with hay fever. Every summer I would have bad, very, very bad hay fever until I started a year ago. I started using the apple cider vinegar. And just a little bit of it, not a lot. And make sure you drink it with a straw because it's acidic and might destroy our gums. So make sure you use a straw with it. Don't go away, watch my little one. It's a 1 minute slideshow, but I want you to watch it. And I have references of where I got them from. They're not anything I did myself or any knowledge of mine. I got them off the internet. I just thought I should share it. So I have references of where I got all the definitions from. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Nobody should go away. So I'm playing it now. So that's the little one, but I would like to play it again because I noticed my banner was on it while it was playing. It's a really short one, so I think we can watch it again. Or what do you think? I leave it? It's just an explanation of what applique is and the history of applique, where it came from. Am I saying it right? Is it called applique? Yeah, I think it's called applique. Applique. Yeah, what do you think of it? Getting fancy. Oh, yeah, I am. Thank you, Robin. Yes, we try to improve. I'm just trying to improve and make things better. Make things better for us. Make us enjoy. Now, if you're new here, I don't think there's anyone new. I'm Olu. I'm the owner of the Badimat Designs, and I do a lot of personalized gifts. But I'm specialized in towels, especially towels. I love doing towels, a lot of towels, and general embroidery. I started this YouTube channel because I just love to pass knowledge onto anyone that is interested. Whatever knowledge I have, I believe I should pass it to someone else. And all this process I actually learned off YouTube. I'm barely a year into embroidery, but I am a very fast learner. And I think I'm a bit good at teaching people. I'm not really sure. You would be able to tell me that if I am. And I just want to pass it on to people. I just want to pass it on. I want to pass everything I know on to other people because I got it from people and it will be wise if I pass it on. And in today's live stream, we're going to be doing an applique. It's a simple applique. I'm just going to be writing Martin, M-A-T-I-N, There's no R in our Martin. My son Martin doesn't have an R in his Martin. So all we're going to be doing is, all we're going to be doing is just putting a name. We're going to decide where to put it together. You tell me where you want us to put it. Either we put it on the side this way or at the bottom. Where do you think we should put the name? It's going to be an applique name, a 5-letter name, M-A-T-I-N. Yeah? Where do you think we should put that? Am I still on? Have I gotten too fancy and lost everyone? Hey, if you're there, say hello. If you can still hear me, let me know. Oh. Can you still hear me? Or am I just talking to myself at this stage now? Side. Side, okay. Someone said the side. Who else? What do you think? The bottom, the side. Okay. Thanks, Diana. So where do you think will be the best? I still see you. Yeah. Only one person is saying it now. The side. Yes, side. We have 2 sides. So we'll be embroidering on the side of this beach towel. Yep. So that's where we'll be embroidering today. And we need, what's this called again? Heat and bond lights. Can you see that? For the applique. I'm going to be hey. Hey, Helen. Thanks for coming. So I would like to introduce myself again because we have some new people around. I am Oluwaseyi Salako is my full name. I'm the owner of the Bademat Designs. I do a lot of embroidery, HTV, sewing, but I love to do towels. So I do a lot of towels. I sell towels. I have an Etsy shop that isn't doing very well because I did not have the time for it. A lot of my sales come from word of mouth and just repeat customers. But I love to teach. I got this knowledge free, and I think I should give it freely as well. And that is why I am on YouTube. I'm on YouTube to give the knowledge I have to anyone who is interested and to make friends with you guys as well. And that's why we come do live stream sometimes as well, so I could know you and you can know me a bit more. Thank you. Thank you very much. So today we are embroidering on a beach towel. That's what we're doing today. We're embroidering my son's name with Martin, M-A-T-I-N, on this towel. So we've decided we're doing it on the side this way. We're embroidering, it's not just an embroidery, it's called an applique embroidery. And that means I just showed a slideshow of what applique embroidery means. It's just putting, I'd like to show it again. It's just a 2-3 minutes thing. Maybe I should show it. No, it's not even up to a minute. I'll show it again so that you know what we're doing, and we're going to be applying the applique on this towel. After the slideshow, I would like us to choose which of these my fat cutters we should use for the applique, because I haven't applied it yet, but it doesn't take time, don't worry. We're going to apply it and straight on to the embroidery. Now, so now we're back. I have this lovely materials and I would like us to choose one to applique with. I have this Winnie the Pooh yellow. It's a Winnie the Pooh. I think they're all Winnie the Poohs. They're all Winnie the Pooh, yeah. And this is another one. That's another one. 1 minute, I think I need to do something. Nah, it's okay. Some people are actually trying to call me while I'm live. Don't do that. Then we have a third one. All you just have to say is number 1, 2, or 3. This is number 1. No, that's not number 1. No, the yellow one is number 1. Yellow is number 1. The blue one is number 2. And this is the number 3. It has a bit of white in it. So what do you think? Number 1, 2, or 3? Number 2. Oh, number 2 is winning. Oh, now I'm confused. This is number 2. Is that the one? This is 1, 2. Okay, 2 is winning. And 3. So we all want 2 or 1. Okay, so we have 2 or 1. Number 3 is gone. 2 or 1. They're both Winnie the Pooh. You like them all. So what do you think? Two. I think 2 is winning. And this is 2. Let's see how well it matches with that. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, Paddington Bear. Oh, yeah, they're all sorry, not Winnie the Pooh. Paddington Bear. Sorry. They're Paddington Bear. Yeah, that's true. Do we have any Winnie the Pooh? No, the Paddington Bear. I've always thought they were Winnie the Pooh. But thanks for correcting me now. Paddington Bear. Now, one thing I'm supposed to do and I didn't do before coming here was choosing the font to use. I did not choose the font. And maybe we'll choose the font together. I'll show you now. Yeah. So we're going with number 2. So we're going to use this for the applique on our towel. Yeah, we have enough. We have more than enough. You don't need a lot for applique. I'm going to be doing a 3-inch applique. 3-inch, yeah. We just do a 3-inch. Oops, what's happening there? Okay. Anyways. Thanks, Alicia. Now we want to choose the, honestly, I use Embrilliance. Does anyone use Embrilliance among us? Embrilliance, that's what I use for my, do you use Embrilliance like me? Because I'm going into Embrilliance to match the names. I use it. Okay, Diana. Diana uses Embrilliance like me. So, but if you have any question as I walk through Embrilliance, just tell me and we would I would explain what I'm doing if you don't seem to get it. We're making an applique. Applique is just writing names, but we're not going to be embroidering all through. We're going to be using some part of this material to write the names. Yeah, we're just going to be using some of the material here. This is a cotton. We're going to be using it to write the names. Okay. So I'll go to Embrilliance and I'll bring in the name. I'll show you what I'm doing here. I can share my screen so you can see what I'm doing. It's fancy today, I know. Fancy today. Now I want to share my screen. In case you lose me, don't worry, I'm going to be coming back. Now, so now we're in Embrilliance. I want to go to my joking file. I have this fat dolphin, it's called. I'll do an M-A-T-I-N. I want a 3-inch. I do not have this in a BX file. I don't know if there's a BX file of it, but I do not have it in BX file. M-A-T-I-N. So, upper A. Oops. What's happening? I should have done this and not show you, but it's okay that we're doing it together. What do you think? I'm not going to change the color or anything. We're just going to use it that way. My joking file. See, we have to make them all in 3 inches. T 3. TIN. Have you given this video a thumbs up? If you have not, please try do that. Maybe we'll get more people joining us. Can I get a lower one of that? If there is. That doesn't have a. We use it that way. I'm going to have to shrink it down a bit because it looks like there's going to be more than the space we have. BX file fonts would have been better if I had it, but not in this one. And where is my N? That's N 3 inches. Open. Now we have the Martin. All I want to do now is group them. Oh no, not the edit group. So I can move them together like this. And I can trim them down a bit to fit into my hoop. What do you think? That's my Martin. Now I'm going to be file, save stitch file as. I'm not going to be doing anything to the colors. We're just going to be using a white embroidery. No, I need it on my USB. I need it on the embroidery file. Open. And we save it as Martin. Let's save it as Martin. MATIN. Save. And that's it. Are you still there, or everyone left me? Are you all gone? I do a lot of applique. Oh yes, Diana. Appliques are really easy, but I think the cutting of them sometimes really get people not wanting to use them. But they're really nice to use. They give your project another new look and a good look. So I'm going to stop sharing screen now. And we're back here. Now, does anyone have any question about that, what we just did? Does anyone have any question about what we just did? Thank you, Christine. I know you're at work. Thank you. If anyone has any question about what we just did now, if you don't understand what I just did and you want me to explain a bit more, I could do that. But if not, we go to hooping we hoop the towel. I would like to do it the opposite way from our tag. So this is the tag, so I'll go the other side of the tag. And this is how I do my towels. I fold them. I fold into half. I fold it on the wrong side. On the wrong side, this way. We can see this is the wrong side. So now I have the middle. We want to applique this way now. We're going to applique this way. Thank you, everyone. So we're going to applique this way. My biggest hoop is I think 8 by 10. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm using my biggest hoop for this. It's I'll try check it now to see what size it is. I'm not sure. Then I'm using a tear away stabilizer for this. Tear away stabilizer and a water soluble stabilizer. The tear away stabilizer I'm using is a no-name tear away stabilizer. I only got it from my local shop. And even the water soluble I'm using is a no-name. Yeah? So I got them both from my local shop. If it has a name, I'll ask from the shop if it has a particular name it's called. But for now, I just know it has no name. So I get my stabilizer and we can hoop. So I have this big roll of stabilizer. And I'm just going to be cutting to fit my hoop. And I'm going to be floating the towel. We're floating the towel. Now, so I'll make sure I get a really nice hoop in here. We want it as tight as possible. Thanks, Robin. So we want to make this as tight as possible. We want to try pinch it. If you're able to pinch this, then it's not good enough. You shouldn't be able to pinch it. So now this is how I do my towels. I'm not bringing the applique all the way down, neither am I bringing it to the middle. It's just going to be somewhere around here. So I know where I want my applique to be. And all I have to do is take them corners. Can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing, or I'm just on my own? Okay, thank you. I just want to be sure you can see me and I'm not just talking, because sometimes this technology, sometimes it just lets you down without telling you at all. A minute, please. Getting a bit of light into here because it's getting dark. Okay, so this is the middle where I want to applique. I'm going to be lining my middle with the middle of the hoop. The hoop has, what's it called? Like a marking. Yeah, it has a marking there to show where the center is, and there as well. Those are the markings. So I'm going to be aligning with the markings before I put my pins on them. I do not use sprays. I have said this several times in my videos. Why I don't use sprays is because I've been sewing for quite some time, and I know how bad anything adhesive is with the sewing machine or any kind of embroidery machine, and that's why I don't use it. So I would usually use my pins and my clips. I have clips that comes with my Janome 500E. That's the Janome, it's a magnetic clip. So I use them with my pins, and that's all I use for my embroidering. I do not use spray. But if you use spray, it's the same thing. If you want to use spray, I wouldn't say anyone shouldn't use what they want to use. But I'm just saying I do not use it. So now I'm going to align it with the center. Because I want to embroider this way, I want this side to be down here. I want it to be down here. So all I need to do is that. Then I press it down to make sure there won't be any crease around there. Then when I open, it comes to the right side. Hi, Kim. Hi, can't stop long. Love the camera. Yeah, I'm being fancy today. Thank you so much. How do you do that? I can tell you how I did that. I will definitely tell you, Kim. Everyone, Kim is another YouTuber, a very good one. She actually gave me a lot of confidence doing YouTube videos. She's a very, very good YouTuber as well. She's very sincere. So if I'm not a sincere person, you cannot deal with Kim. Kim will tell you straight to your face. She doesn't hide anything. And she's really good. She's really a very good woman. So if you've not been to Kim's channel, check Kim 10 on YouTube. She does almost the same thing like I do, and she's very good as well. Thanks, Kim, for coming. Now I'm trying to hoop the towel now. So the towel is here, and all I need to do is open it. When I open it, it comes on the right side. When I open it, it becomes the right side because I folded it on the wrong side. So when I open it this way, I would normally be doing this on my table, but I want everyone to see it. So I've opened it this way. It's coming on the right side. Then all I need to do now is just hold it down with my clips before I put the pins. There are several ways you can do this. I've seen people use markings and everything, and this is the way I do it. And you can do it any other way, but this is the way I do it. And I think this is an easier way if you have loads of work. This is an easier way. But if you want to be precise, like I've been doing it for some time now, and I know where to go. If you want to be precise, please use markings. Or if you're new to embroidering, please use markings. I'm going to be using 6 of these clips. These are very nice clips that came with my machine, but they are available, but I don't know how well it will work with your kind of hoop if you're not in the Genome family. So now I have it all clipped down. I'm going to put some pins as well on the sides to hold it down. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chart and I'm seeing if there's anything like, if you see me going that way, I'm only looking at the chart. I don't want you to be there alone. I want to chat with you as well. So I'm going to put the pins. I'm going to put 4 pins on the sides. Does anyone use pin like me, or do you use adhesive sprays? Do you use pin and clips, or just spray? Is that all you use? Now, we can see a towel is ready to go on the hoop, on the machine, I mean. Oh. No problems, no problems, no problems. Thank you, Felisa. Thank you. It's nice at least to know you're there with us. So now that's going into my machine. And that's when we get to use the fancy camera now. Before I put this into the machine, I want to tell you this. I actually did my bobbin is the same color as my towel. At the back of it, I put the same color as the towel. It's not necessary. I just did it that way this time. You can leave your white bobbin there, but because I don't buy pre-worn bobbins, I wind my bobbins myself. So I was able to put the color I want at the bottom. Now, make sure you're putting your towel out of the way. You don't want your towel to be in the way. Now I want to bring my design from Embroidery. I have my USB stick, which I have put my design in. To go into my machine. Yeah, we're almost ready. But the next thing we need to do now is to put a water-soluble stabilizer. Like I said, my water-soluble stabilizer doesn't have any name. I just got it off the local shop around here. It's the machine shop here I got it from. So all we're going to be doing is cutting some. I bought it by the yard. Do you use water-soluble? Yep, that's what I'm just bringing out now. This is the water-soluble stabilizer. Yeah. This I got from the shop and I can cut it to any size I want. So I have just a bit left now. My water-soluble stabilizer isn't as flimsy as the one I got from Amazon. This is a bit tough, but it still dissolves in water though. It does dissolve. So I have the water-soluble stabilizer and I'm going to be putting it on there like that. I guess we can all see that's a water-soluble stabilizer now that has gone on it. I'm using a white thread for everything, both the placement stitch, the tack down, and the satin stitch. I'm going to be using white. So what we need to do now is to apply a, yes, I do use water-soluble stabilizer. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. It's nice we have you here. We're happy to have you. We are actually doing an applique beach towel. And that is what we're doing. Right now, we've put our beach towel on the machine and we have a water-soluble stabilizer on it. Then the next thing we want to do now is to apply our heat and bond to the material we want to use for the applique. We put our heat and bond on it. We're using a white thread all through, both the placements, the tack down, and the satin stitch. That is what an applique is made up of. If you want to do an applique, it's just 3 steps. It's the placement stitch, the tack down. I'll write this out. I just write it out so that when people come in, they can see what we're doing. Placement stitch. Tack down. And what did I say? Placement stitch, tack down, and the satin stitch. Yeah, satin. So for all the letters, we're going to have these 3 steps. All the letters, 3 steps. The steps to applique. Those are the steps to any kind of applique you want to do. All we need is placement stitch, the tack down, and the satin stitch. That's all we need. So for each letter, we're going to be doing 5 of that now. 5 placement stitch, 5 tack downs, and 5 satin, because we are writing Martin on that towel, Matin, 5 of them. So now I'll quickly apply heat and bond to this, and then we can start. In the meantime, you can chat among yourself, and let's see if there's anything you would want me to show you. That's my box. I usually put everything I use in this. So now I've put on my heat press. Can you see my heat press? No. I'll show you my heat press. Yeah, that's the heat press. Sorry, shouldn't be. I'm scared to touch these things because it might go wrong. But we've had luck so far, haven't we? We've had luck so far, and everything is 1 minute. This I was supposed to do. Can you hear me now? Your guests will need to connect their mic before you can. Okay. What about now? Yay! Yeah, we could now. Thank you. My main camera was the one that went off, and that was why. It was the main camera because it's the one with the best quality now. It's my iPhone 11 Pro Max. It has the best quality, and I decided to use it on myself. But then technology would not stop disappointing. I think I jinxed myself because I only said it when it came out last. I shouldn't have said it. I should have continued enjoying my each free technology. But then I jinxed myself. Now I'm applying it, the heat and bond, to the material, and then we go from there. I'm only going to be pressing it for 2-3 seconds. It doesn't need a lot. Now, all we need to do is peel. We peel it. We peel the backing off. Things has to go wrong when you're doing a live. Thank you, Joanna Holmes. Thank you, everyone, for staying with me, even though we are having some itch. You know, I feel it's not bonding properly. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's good. What happened there? Okay, now we go straight to our applique. I dreaded this before. What happened? We all trade our machine differently. So, trading my machine. If your needle threader doesn't work, it might be your needle actually, because I just changed the needle. It's not the needle that came with the machine or the recommended one. And the threader stopped working. But notwithstanding, I'm able to thread. The moment I change that needle, I'll be able to use my threader again. But then I want to come live this evening. I couldn't be looking for needle at this time. I just wanted a new one anyway. I never do change my needles, but I wanted a new one for this live. There we go, and we're ready. So all we need to do is bring in the, I think at first I'll remove this and let it do the, no, I'll leave it. Let's leave it there. Well, you can do it both ways. You can first let it do the placement stitch, then you put the, it's a great step where we're showing, just watching people work, not learning anything. Oh, no, I want everyone to learn when I do live. I just don't want to come here and tell you what I'm doing. No, I want you to see what I'm doing. Thank you so much, Kim. So we're starting with the placement stitch, but first I'll bring my design in. I want you to see how I do that. No, there's too much light there now. I don't think you're going to be able to see that. Anyways, I'm going to bring my design in. Do you do this when you forget to switch off your heat press? And then you can smell the heat. That's what I just did. I forgot to put it off. Martin. Did we save our Martin? Yes, we did. Things has to go wrong when you do a live. Now I can't find where my Martin stored. Where I stored the Martin now. It's in here somewhere. Embroidery file. I hope you guys are not getting bored of me now. I have to go back, resave this because I can't find it in my folder. So I'm going back to the Martin file, save stitch file as. This is Martin here. Oh, okay, it's there. It's just not in the right place. So we're going back. That's our Martin there. Exceed hoop size. No, the hoop is different. Hoop is the hoop size is 200 by 280 mm. I'm gonna look for the actual sizing for you now. Okay, Robin, no problem. We see you soon. I want to get you the actual size of my hoop, the hoop I'm using for this project. And the size is 1 minute. I would like you to know what I'm using, the hoop I'm using. Preferences. It's a 11 by 8 inch hoop. 11 by 8 inch hoop. That's what it says. I write it out again. 11 by 8 inch. So it's the biggest on my Genomi 500E, but it's a 11 by 8 inch hoop. It's saying it's bigger than my hoop. See? Things has to go wrong when you come do live. Now we have it there. Okay, so we want to, I would have loved you to see this, how to trace your, now, if you want to trace your, you want to know where your, where it's going, you come this way, and it goes round where the applique is going to go. From here now, it's going to go all the way. Then you can be sure if that's where you want it or not. If you want to move it up or down, you are able to do it at this stage because it's showing you where it's going to applique. So for me, I think that place is good enough. I would want to apply a basting stitch. A basting stitch is the one that holds the applique, it holds the material down so it doesn't move while you're pulling it in and out. So I'll put a basting stitch on my project. Start. That's what a basting stitch is. It's just holding it down. I hope you can see what the machine is doing. It's just holding it down so that after our tugging and pulling, we can see it went round in a box. And this is where we're going to have the applique. It's not going to be more than that place. So it has held it down already. So when we're bringing it out to cut round the applique, it's not going to move. And I think that is a good, I've just shared the live videos. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good practice to do when you're doing applique, especially because we're bringing it out of the hoop and back into the hoop. So it's a good practice to try and put a basting stitch around it. So that's it for the basting stitch. Martin is going to face this way. Do we want it to face this way? Yes. No, I want to turn it the other way. So when I want to turn it, I go home again. Then I can turn it from here. Okay. Now we're ready to stitch. We're going to do the first one, which is the placement stitch. We're going to go for a placement stitch for the M. Now, I need to see the charts now. Hey, Mary. Hello. I was being all fancy today, then one of my cameras went off. That's why you can't see my face properly anymore. But what we're doing is an applique. Oh, no. It's doing the placement stitch now. And then I'm going to have to put the where's our material? Now, so we have the placement stitch done. We need to put our material or our cotton or whatever thing we're using, which we have applied it and bond to already. There is it and bond on this already. So we go there. If this is directional, we want to follow the direction. If it is directional like this one, we want to make sure we're following the direction. Okay? Now, I'm going to the next one, which is the tack down stitch. Tack down stitch. So that's our tack down stitch, and then the next thing it will do will be the satin stitch, and that will be it for the end. After this now, I'll bring it out and I'll cut as closely as I can to the end. Now we have to bring the hoop out. So all we need to do now is cut into the hem. It has stitched into the hem there. Oh, technology can be a mess. Huh? I have this. I hope you can see it from here. Yeah, it has curved edges, curved edge here, and that helps with applique. So all I'm going to be doing is cutting around the material. This has heat and bond to it. There is heat and bond on it. It's not just, I didn't just put it there. So I like to pull mine to the other side so that I can see what I'm cutting. Because we need to cut as close as we can. We can do more than a 3-inch applique, but I'm doing a 3-inch applique. You can do a 4 or 5 as big as you want, but my applique is only 3-inch. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. So this scissors is good because it can go in between. As we cut out the, I might have to bring this so I can cut it. So applique is a very easy embroidery machine technique, but then you have to know what to do to make it easy. All you need to take away from today's live stream is that for applique you need 3 steps. The first one is the tack down. No, the placement stitch is going to show you where to place your material. The second one is the tack down. It tacks down the material you want to use for the applique. And the third one, which we are going for now, is a satin stitch. So I'm going to put it back and it's going to run the satin stitch on the hem. And that's all we do for not all of the letters. This is the hem almost done. There. So now we're going for the satin stitch on the hem. Oops. Right now we're ready to satin stitch the hem. And that's basically how to applique. There's no more steps than this. So it's doing the satin stitch now. Is everyone still there with me? Just going to listen. It's okay. It's okay. Thanks for tuning in. So that's the last step from what we said. Applique is placement, tack down, and satin stitch on each of it there. So because we have five letters there, we're going to do these steps 5 times. Thank you, Mary. It's good to do applique on towels. It makes it look so different. It makes it look nicer than it actually is anyway. So, but for the satin stitch, sometimes it's not satin. We have a lot of other finishing. It might be, I don't know. Like the ones that have raw edges, you know, some of them have raw edges. I've always used satin stitches, but I know it's not only satin. Can you remind me what it's called? If it's not satin stitch, then it's something else. I hope that's not too loud now. Who did it? So we're almost done with the M. Yep. So that's the last part, which is the satin stitch is doing on that. Anyone still there with me? Sometimes I don't know because I'm using an app to stream into YouTube today. I'm not directly on YouTube. I'm using an app which is called StreamYard. It looks fancy, it looks good, but then technology would always be what technology is. So one of my cameras is gone off, and we're only using one good camera, and this is my webcam. Why is there so much glare in that? Can you see it at all? So that's it. The M is almost done. We'll be going straight to the A. Once the M is done, we'll go straight to the A, and we can. Yeah. When I want to cut the pieces out from the A, then I'll show you again what it looks like. I'll show you what the applique is looking like. It's looking really beautiful anyway. It is beautiful. The material we chose is a nice one, and we are getting a good outcome. Hi, Haley. Hi. Yeah, it's StreamYard. It's StreamYard. Yeah. Hello, Haley. It's nice to see you. Does anyone have a trick to use when you're cutting in between, like the letter A, the in between? I just snip and cut round it, but would you have like a trick to use? Now I'm placing the material on the letter A. If anyone has a trick to share with us, please do. We all learn from each other. I love to learn from you guys, and you learn from me as well. Ellie, it's nice to see you. Why is there so much glare on this thing? Don't worry, we'll get better. The more light live stream we do, the better we get. Don't you think so? We get it all fancy, but we get fancier. Technology can be something else. Now, I need to bring it out of the machine now so I could cut around the hay. I would like you to see how far we've gone. That's the hem. The hem is done. Now we're cutting around the hay. Remember to always put it and bond when you're doing applique. It's going to help the material not fray. I wish this, I think I can bring it here. I just want you to see what I'm doing. Okay, that's good now. We want to cut as close as we can to the letters. This font is from all Embroidery, super deal. The one you get all the website for 20 euros, for $20. Does any one of us has that? Embroidery super deal. Yeah. It's from Embroidery super deal. I got all the fonts for free because I paid 20 euro a long time, $20, sorry. We spend euros here, and I keep saying euros. I paid $20 a long time ago, and I go there for anything I want. Whatever font I want, I just go there first. So that was where I got this font. I'm going to check for the name of it, what it's called. Now we have the A done. Oh, I can show you here. That's the M and that's the A. All we need to do is the TIN. So we are putting it in now for the satin stitch. It's going to go do the satin stitch for the A. Then gives us a placement stitch for the T. If you lost me anyhow, please do tell me, because I'm only new to StreamYard. I wouldn't know when I'm still here or when I'm gone. Like, so please just leave me a message and I'll see it there. Now I go back. Sorry, I'm moving the camera a lot. It's because I want you to see what I'm doing. I do not want to perform miracles. I want you to see what I'm doing. It's not abracadabra. I want you to see actually what I'm doing. Like, this is a live stream, and that's the joy of live stream. You see what's happening there. Thank you everyone for joining in. I'm glad to have you. I'm dedicating my Sunday live streams to sublimation. So the Sunday live streams will be, what should we call it? What do you think we should call it? Sublimation Sunday? Or something nice? Embroidery Wednesday, Sublimation Sunday. Because I do both, I wouldn't like anyone to be left out. I would like to do some embroidery, some sublimation. So what do you think we should call it? A Sublimation Sunday. Embroidery, no, sublimation on Sundays. Sounds good, yay! What does everyone think? And don't worry, by then I will have my cameras fixed. this place wouldn't be this dark. There will be some light in here. Is Haley still there? Oh, we're more than an hour. We have to go soon. So, do we call it Sublimation Sunday or Crafters Evening? Thanks, Joanna. Crafters Evening, Sublimation Sunday, or another nice name. What do you think? For the Sundays, I want the Sundays to be more relaxing because sublimation doesn't take a lot of time. You just the design, you print it out, and you apply it to the substrate. I know we'll have more time on Sundays, so we can like talk. Sound good, thank you. But what name do you think we should give it? Or we should just call it a Sunday? Crafters Evening, Sublimation Sunday. Yeah, it would be fun. It's a time to just mess around and just talk. We just talk. As well as do sublimation. We'll do sublimation as well. Sublimation Sunday. Sublimation Sunday is winning. That's it. The starting stitch on the A is almost done. With the A, you know, the middle of the top of the A, sublimation, Sunday sublimation. Okay, Sunday sublimation. Sunday sublimation. Sublimation Sunday is catchy. Use that. Okay, sublimation Sunday. We have 2 sublimation Sunday. We have 1 Sunday sublimation. Okay. I got the middle of the A properly. I thought I didn't really cut it well, but I did. So while that is going on, that sounds cool. Yeah. Which one? Which one sounds cool? Yeah, Diana. Sublimation Sunday is catchy. Which of them, Diana? Is it Sublimation Sunday or Sunday Sublimation? Yay! So everyone wants Sublimation Sunday. So it's gonna be called Sublimation Sunday. Now I'm bringing that out to put the. No, I'm not bringing it out. I'm just placing I'm placing our material on it to give us the T. Then I'll cut. Make sure you're following the direction, because sometimes we forget and we do it upside down, and that doesn't look nice at all. That's it. So it's gonna be Sublimation Sunday. Yeah, Sublimation Sunday. So on Sunday we'll be having Sublimation Sunday. It's gonna be something really relaxing. It won't be like it's just something relaxing. I want to chat with you guys as well, so and at the same time learn something. We have to learn something new every time. So we're gonna be sublimating. I just go out and look for any substrate which I can find that is nice to sublimate on. Something new I would like to do every time. I would like to do something new every time. So I'm just cutting around the T before we do the satin stitch. Kim sent me some foreign materials. I would like to use them for hooded towels, but I'm not sure of when I want to do the hooded towels because I have no one to give the hooded towels now. Everyone around me has hooded towels already. All the children I know have given hooded towels already. So as soon as I know who to make it for, because it will be a sample, I would also be listing it in my Etsy shop. I do not just want to make it and put it in the house. I want to give it to someone. I really want to give it to a child that would really appreciate it. So hooded towel might be our next project, but you see, that's why I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, so we can have a poll. When we have a poll, we know what people want at any particular time. And I'm losing hope at this time, at this stage, because my birthday is only how many days now? Less than 30 days to my birthday. So now it's going back into the machine for the satin stitch on the T. Then it goes straight to the placement stitch for the eye. We're almost done now. What? Oh. Now. So all he's doing now is doing the satin stitch for the T. Then we go to the, then I'll show you again if you like to see. You will reach it, sis, you will. I hope so. I hope so. It's okay. Even if I don't reach it, we're still here. I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. But I wish I'll be able to interact with people more. Because I'm not the kind of YouTuber that just want to give, that just want to say things. You don't know. I want feedback. I want feedback from people. Anyone on my channel, I want to know what they feel about my style, how I can improve. Because the more you tell me, the better I become. And which is a very good thing for me and for whoever is watching my channel. And that is why I want to. That's why I want to reach 1,000 so I can have a poll. I can talk to my people. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for staying with me. Thank you so much. You guys rock. You guys are so good. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you so much. All I need to say is thank you. That's looking really, really nice now. Would you tell the name of the applique? Okay, I'll go look for it now. I'll go straight and check it now. Merge working file. It's called Fat Dolphin. Fat Dolphin. I'll write it out. Now I go to banners. It's called Fat Dolphin. Fat Dolphin font. Big font. I should write a big. Now there you go. You have it. Fat Dolphin Applique font. It's called. I just checked it out now, and that's what it's called. Doing live will definitely help. That's why I am trying to get my husband to figure out why I cannot get Prism to work on my phone so I can go live. With the Prism, I didn't get a hang of it myself. It's kind of not that easy to do. I don't know, for those who know how to use it, I wouldn't say not that easy to use, but I didn't get a hang of it. I tried so many times, I didn't get a hang of it. Then I came to StreamYard, and one time it was good. StreamYard is a really good one. And you can use your phone as well for StreamYard. You can use your phone as well for StreamYard. It's just seeing what people are saying might not be that easy because I don't know. On the phone, I couldn't see it properly on the phone. So I have to log in on my laptop. And it was a bit better on the laptop. So we have the placement stitch for the eye. I'm just going to be placing the... Always remember to apply your heat and bond. Always remember, apply heat and bond. for applique. There we go. Oi, 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 oi. Now I just placed. Maybe I'll have to try. Yeah, try StreamYard. StreamYard is better. StreamYard is better. I think StreamYard is very friendly to use. It's just that I have to be on StreamYard for almost 4 days to be able to get a hang of what I was doing there. But well, it's a nice one though. Remember when cutting the materials, cut as close as you can to the stitch, as close as you can. That's when it looks really nice, when you cut as close as you can. If you have to go back on it and cut as close as you can. Because we have the water soluble on it, we're not scared of cutting into the towel. That's another good use of the water soluble stabilizer. Apart from it not letting the certain stitch sink, it's also good because it helps you not to cut into your towel or into your material, whichever material you want to applique. For those who just joined, I would like to play the little information about applique that I put together. I like to play it for you guys to see. I know this is not a school, but sometimes we need to know the history of the things we do. So that's just a small history of it, which I would like to show you as well. So don't worry, I'm still here. I'm not going. What do you think of it? Did you know of that history of applique before now? I didn't know anything about applique. I just want to know how it all started. And that was why I did that little research. Does anyone know any history of the applique before now? We're almost done. And we're 1 hour 42 minutes into this. By the time we're 2 hours, we should be done and ready to go. Have we all thumbs up to this video? Please thumbs up, and let's hope the next time we come, we get more people. The more we come, the more people we get. Thank you so much for coming. And I hope, if you haven't tried applique, I hope this has made applique easier. I hope I have helped in my own small way. Have I helped at all? Or we are all good with appliques already? Are we all good with applique? Appliqué. Is it called appliqué or appliques? Does anyone want to correct me? Is it appliqué or applique? Appliqué, okay. I was wondering myself. Sometimes I call it appliqué, sometimes I call it applique. So it's an applique. Yeah. Yay! Welcome, Haley. It's nice to have you. We're almost done now anyway. We're just on the I. We're spelling Martin, M-A-T-I-N, and we're on the high. Please, guys, don't forget to like and share. Encourage others. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. Few more business to teach us. Haley, welcome back. And Alan, thank you for this. Thank you for staying with me today. And Alan has a Facebook page. I only joined today and I can't remember the name. You want to leave your Facebook page here so that guys can join from here as well. And there's a lot of free sublimation stuff on the Facebook page. A lot of free ones. I would guess for personal use. I don't think you should be able to sell them. Now the I is done and it's going to the last one, which is the N. And then we'll be done for today. Oh, did I get a thread break? Yes, I did. I got a thread break there and we need to put back the thread. Oh. I think it's from the bottom. I'll check the one at the bottom as well. Nope, it's not. That's good. Okay, it is. I'm just retreading it from the bottom. The bobbin thread is, I don't know. We are on the last letter. And we've decided we meet on Sundays. You have to look out for the notification for the time on Sunday, because I do not have a time yet. The children are back in school and we have to prepare for school. And church are reopening in Ireland. So I do not have a time yet, but we would meet on Sunday by God's grace. Please, God. So I'll show you what it looks like now because we're almost done. It's an applique. And it does, I can see it very well from here. I don't know if you guys can really see it from there, but it's really nice. It's really, really nice. Something is happening. Something is happening. Okay. Okay, we're on the last one now. We're on the end. Well, didn't realize hair was so long, but it's actually not my hair. It's an extension now. It's an extension. Yeah. I have short and colored hair. I guess one of these days I'll show you my hair. I have a colored extension. I have a colored hair. Yeah, by God's grace. Amen. This is an extension, so I don't want to deceive you. It's an hair extension. It's not actually my hair. Okay? Okay, Haley? And that's the last placement stitch. It's done. All we need to do now is place the material on it. And that will be it. Placement stitch, tack down, then we do a satin stitch. Thank you, Haley. So now, remember always to check the direction of your material, the one you're using for the applique. Always check the direction. You can write it beside your machine if you always forget things like that. Write it. I do that sometimes because I forget things sometimes myself. That's it. Now, so on Sunday, we'll be having sublimation Sunday. If you have anyone that is interested in sublimation, we'll start with the basics of sublimation. Yeah? Anyone interested in sublimation on Sundays will be for our sublimation. Sublimation Sundays every Sunday. And on Wednesday, we'll do embroidery or sometimes sewing. But Sunday, we'll dedicate to sublimation so we can have more time to talk and chat. And the machine not making noise, because there wouldn't be noise with sublimation. So I'm going to cut around the M, the N. And then I'll show you before it goes into the machine back for the satin stitch. Because our matting is almost done. Cut as close as you can to the stitches, as close as you can. That gives it a nice look, a nicer look. Oh, I'm so delighted. This is really nice. It's really, really nice. You need to see it. And you guys have good choices. Like you chose this material. I didn't know it was going to match it this much. You see, that's why I want people to contribute. Like for me, I would have chosen another one. And maybe it wouldn't be this nice. But this is really, really nice. So set a reminder for Sundays. I'll put up the time, maybe Saturday, to say what time I'll be coming on Sunday. And I'll expect to see all of us there on Sunday. Don't forget, and bring a friend along when you're coming. Look at that now. Look at that now. Look at that now. What do you think about that? Can you see that? Wow. Can you see that now? So we're going for the last satin stitch. I'd like to try StreamYard. Do you do it, Twitter? I'm coming, Kim. I just put this on the machine for the last stitches, and we can talk. Now, yeah. So now while that is doing, thank you. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. I can't believe it to be that nice. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. You guys, we both made the choices together, and our choice was very good. The lovely material we chose, and you guys being here with me has made the day really good. Sorry if you can't see me properly. One of my camera went off. Now, going back to Kim, what I used when I started was I was using my phone and then the camera on my webcam. I had my webcam that was going straight into the machine. It was plugged into my laptop, and I have my phone. It wasn't plugged, but it was. I logged into my account. I invited myself, and that was the phone. So when that happened, that went off, I invited the webcam. I logged in again with the webcam. So now it's the webcam. You can see me. This one here is the webcam. The one on the machine. Oh, am I calling it webcam? The FaceTime. Do you understand me, Kim, or am I just blabbing? FaceTime, the camera that comes with the laptop, is this one now. Then I have a webcam on it, and that's the one that has gone to the machine. It has gone to the machine. This one is, if you have a good camera on your laptop or in your iPad, then that's good enough. I do not have a good camera on my, like you can see, it's really dark on my laptop. That was why I got a webcam. This webcam now is going straight to the machine. It's facing the machine while I'm using the webcam. But you can also invite like 3 or 4 people or 3 or 4 cameras. All you have to do is when you're logging in, choose another camera. The first one I chose was my webcam. The second one I chose was the FaceTime. And that's how you do it. I'll look for the video I actually watched. There's a very good video I watched. I can send it to you. I'll give you a link to that video. The video really, really helped me. And guys, you need to see how lovely this is looking. I'm really happy with my towel. I'm sure my son will be happy to see it. I'm really delighted. Really, really delighted. Thank you all for giving me this idea to do things. The more I do on YouTube, the more things I do. Like, if I didn't have to come to YouTube, maybe I wouldn't be making things for myself. I would only be making it to sell. But then because I want to show you what I'm doing, I'm making things. Thank you all. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're... Oh, and if you haven't subscribed, would you please subscribe? Please do. It's my birthday on the 30th of May. Woohoo! This is my month. We're going to have fun here on the 30th of May anyway. Now, all done. All done for today. You want to see this? You want to see this? Oh no, this is so lovely. Now all we have to do is take it off the hook and clean it up. It's very easy to remove the stitch. What stitch did I put? The basting stitch, the one we put around it. It's so easy to remove it because it's not a heavy stitch. It's just a loose stitch. It's a loose stitch around where you're going to embroider. If you're new to embroidery, you'll be better doing the basting stitch. And that's it. All I have to do is to clean up my towel, remove the... I'll use this now. No, you're done there. So come here. We remove, see? Very easy to remove. Because I use the same color as the towel on the back. See how it looks now? Martin, do you want to see your towel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it on that phone.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? It's really nice?
Yeah.
Yeah. My son loves it. Oh, in May, maybe too. Oh, 22nd. Wow. So I'm just pulling out the... Go back there. I'm just pulling out the water soluble stabilizer. And all we need to do from there is to clean it up. That's it. That's just it. As easy as that. And our towel has become really, really nice. I will cut that thread. You know, all the things we do when we finish embroidering, like cutting the thread and everything. And oh, I can't get enough of this. I can't get enough of it. Isn't it beautiful? Wow. Wow. Thank you, everyone. Would have to go now. It's exactly 2 hours we've been here. Thank you so very much. And that is just how to applique a towel. That is how to do it. As easy as that. Thank you so very much. And I'll see you the next time. Thank you. Bye. I'm going off now. Oh, I do not feel like leaving, but I have to. I have to. Oh, oh. See you on Sunday. I'll be uploading a video before Sunday. So please watch my videos. Please, guys, do watch my videos. And I'll see you all on Sunday. I have to go now. I have to say thank you to everyone. Bye. Bye. Thank you.